Welcome back to another episode of Penang Watch Guy. Wah Watch Penang has given me the opportunity to review my grail of all watch grails, the Lange & Sohne Grand Lange 01, reference 117028. If I had to save up my entire life for a watch, this would definitely be it. So let's jump into it, shall we? The model that I have for review today is a pre-owned 2017 model that comes in a full set. If you're interested to check it out on Wah Watch Penang's website, the link to it is in the description box below. Now, let's quickly run through some of the specs of this amazing watch. The case diameter is 40.9mm, which might be a little big if you're used to wearing 39mm watches and below. But if you're like me and can sport a 40mm watch comfortably, then the Grand Lange 01 will fit you just fine. It has a height of 8.8mm, which makes it slightly thinner than the Jaeger LeCoultre Master Ultra Thin Perpetual. How crazy is that? With the crown, you can wind the watch and set the hour hand. It has a water resistance of 30 meters or 100 feet. This makes it suitable for everyday use, just not for bathing or swimming with. The Grand Lange 01 comes in platinum, pink gold or white gold case versions, so you have a slight variety in how you want your watch to look. For this particular model, the strap is the black crocodile leather strap. This watch is powered by the caliber L095.1. It is a manual winding in-house movement, which is the 11th caliber of the Lange 1 movement family. It has 397 moving parts and 42 jewels. The characteristics are, as you can see, is that it has an off-center time indicator, secondary seconds dial, oversized date, and an up-down power reserve indicator, which also has a reserve of 72 hours. I always love learning all about a watch brand's history, and I hope you do as well. The Lange & Sohne history is pretty epic. Created by Adolf Lange, who after becoming mayor for the town of Glashütte for 2 decades, transformed it into a thriving watchmaking industrial city. Unfortunately, in World War II, their workshops were bombed, and as soon as the Soviets nationalized the company's property, the Lange & Sohne name disappeared. Once the Iron Curtain came down in 1989, the Lange family members were able to go back to Germany, and after 4 years, were able to present their first watch, after disappearing for 50 years. Now, they are a powerhouse brand who have created over 40 new movements that have garnered them over 150 international horological prizes. So they are definitely here to stay. If you've enjoyed this video and want to see more, please subscribe and hit that notification bell. And while you're at it, you can also leave a like if you want. No pressure. The watch definitely looks non-contemporary, which might put some people off. But if you prefer to stand out in a sea of Rolexes, this is definitely the perfect way to do it. And if I'm being completely honest with you, at this price point, there is no reason for a Lange & Sohne to conform to what the masses are used to seeing. I actually prefer to think of the design of this Grand Lange 01 as a breath of fresh air. From a readability standpoint, all the information on the watch can be obtained with a quick glance. The clean finish also makes it very aesthetically pleasing to my eyes, so readability is no concern here. I was not able to capture it, but the Grand Lange 01 has very bright lume and was very easy to read even in the dark. You can also see how well it blends with my skin, so if you have light skin, get the black dial, or if you have darker skin, then you might want to consider one of the other models with a white dial instead. See it in person. This is a beautiful watch to behold. You owe it to yourself. So here's what I think. If you do decide to get the Grand Lange 01, you will have a timepiece that is backed by some of the greatest experts in watchmaking history. It feels great on the wrist and has a very modern look. It is also exceptionally thin, which makes it the ideal dress watch. At brand new, this model costs about 29,000 US dollars or 121,000 Malaysian ringgit. But this particular piece in 18K white gold is on offer for just under 25,000 US dollars or 103,000 Malaysian ringgit, exclusively from Wah Watch Penang. So definitely check them out, and that's it for this episode. I will see you in the next one.